This is Soph,
This is Rick.
and we are from across
The
the
pond.
pond. How was your week?
It's been go, go, go. I know I'm getting to them in a minster. It's been go, 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 but I'm so hot. It's not even funny. It's got to be sticky here all of a sudden. Well, probably everyone else wouldn't agree, just me, but you are right. We have an addition to our decor. ATP, so ATP rich. United States of America, United Kingdom. We have got our own personalized number plates. I don't know what you'd call them there.
License plates.
License plates, number plates. We decided to feature business every other week. Well, it started every other week, but sometimes it's every week, depending when we decide to do it. Didn't do one last week. The week before that, if my memory serves me correctly, I can't remember if it was Jay Reese's book or Fender and her empowerment perfume. But anyway.
Sorry, I got something in my eye.
No worries. This week it is GoldenFx Graphics. Leisha Lynch is the owner and she does personalized gifts and marketing solutions. Now I'm just going to say she hooked us up with these mugs. Your mugs are like twice the size of ours over here. Like, I don't think if this had coffee in it, there's no way on earth I would be able to drink a whole cup. Our cups come up to about here. Yours are literally.
Don't forget she makes mouse pads.
Oh yeah, we're doing one thing at a time. People always pluck me for interrupting you, and you've just totally interrupted me there. This mug is humongous, people. Get amongst it.
Get amongst it.
But yeah, she hooked us up, mouse mats, reg plates, license plates, mugs.
I got a big head.
I'm going to share all her details in the comments, on our socials. Get amongst it and get on it. She is good at what she does. Mugs, ornaments, photo panels, family keepsakes, weddings, birthdays, logos, team spirit, and more. And we can actually say
pillows and etc.
You know, like sometimes people say, oh yeah, get your stuff from here or get your stuff from there. It's really great. And then you get it and actually it's not that good. We can actually say we've got merch. We've touched it. We felt the quality is amazeballs. Look at her. Say, almost looks like me.
Amazeballs.
Yeah, quality is up there. I take it you ain't representing today. That's why you're trying to hide.
Yeah, I'm hiding my mug today. How was your week?
Anyway, yeah. Back to it. How was the week? It's been a bit of a whirlwind. It's gone so fast. Alfie obviously had to have the week off still because the 10 days wasn't up. He's not allowed back to school. He has been doing schoolwork. Granted, let me just clarify this. The school did not give me any work for him. So you can have 10 days off isolation from school. The school did categorically give me no work for him to do.
What?
Sorry, I'm so hot. I'm really conscious that I'm so hot. My mustache is shiny. I went on Amazon and bought some curriculum books. So he has done schoolwork. We've done singing, counting, maths, writing, reading.
Spanish.
Well, no, I draw the line at Spanish. Come on, man.
I'm just messing with you.
I know, but yeah, I've got to draw the line somewhere. So yeah, we've done that. I've got a photo shoot booked in straight after this show. To be fair, the show's been keeping me busy this week. It's been popping off left, right, and centre, like guests, sorting out the podcast, sorting out socials. Yeah, I've just generally been busy, but with bits, bit here, bit there,
Yeah.
How's your week been?
My week has been very uneventful, which is always a good thing for me. Ooh, the ATP talk, the ATP yawn.
Ooh. Yeah, sorry, carry on. That's very rude of me.
I wanted to say this, but book 2 is now completed.
Get the fudge in. Cheers to that.
Cheers for that, and a whole lot of prayer.
I'm sure you needed a whole lot of that while you were trying to get it sorted, because I know that you did for book 1. Oh, good. That is very good. I'm glad, proud of you. Well done.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you some more.
I want to be the first person to order a hard copy because I was the first person to order a hard copy of book 1. So I've got to be in keeping with my theme.
I hate to tell you, you're not the first one to order a copy.
What?
Yeah, I ordered 5.
Oh, well, I'll just have one of them then.
Yeah.
I'll pay you and I'll have one of them because I need it signed anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to tell you.
So realistically, I can still say I was in the first ones to purchase one. Because you don't count. You writ the book, so you don't count. So I'm the first person to buy one, albeit from you, not Amazon or whatever, but still.
Okay.
What's going on in the news there this week?
You know what? A lot of the news is with our ex-president talking about running for president once again.
I saw that. I think, whoa, there, I might have screenshotted it. You know me, I love a screenshot to keep things. You know, Paul, do you know Paul C. Brunson? American guy who normally does like dating shows. He's done a few.
Yeah.
I love him. He done a Q&A, right? Someone said to him the question, do you think Trump is going to run #/win in 2024? His reply was, I believe everything that's been said regarding Trump's slow-moving coup, that it will happen. Trump is now pruning the Republican Party. He will run in 2024. Then regardless of if he receives the most electoral votes, he will claim victory. His Republican stooges in Congress will support his unfounded position and the US will enter another civil war. Written by Paul C. Brunson himself.
Yeah.
Now, I love me, and I'm not going to lie, I have written to him and asked him if he wants to come on the show because he is an American that is now living in the UK. So, plus he's a bit of a celeb and he's hot. So, I have asked him if he wants to be a guest on the show. He hasn't read the messages yet, so I'm hoping he will reply. Please, can I just pause there for 1 second?
Go for it.
Available now on Amazon. Moments by Richard Payne. You can purchase your copy right now. You can have a hard copy or you can get it on Kindle. Moments. Look at that. Moments by Richard Payne Sr. Oh. Anyway, back in there. Any other news apart from Trump?
Other than that, no news is good news. They're still trying to give out these booster shots for the vaccine.
F off. Now, I forgot to say all this talk about Trump in the beginning. Do you know that in the UK, you know when you pass wind, people call it a fart?
What?
You know when you pass wind out of your bottom, like your bottom burp, people call it a fart, right?
Yeah.
In the UK, people call it a Trump. Like, and that is way before Donald Trump. Like, it's always been, oh, I've just Trump. So,
oh, wow.
Funny how he is associated with a shitty bit of wind. But anyway, I mean,
other news. And this is actually affecting not affecting me, but our new president has made a mandate for you to have the vaccine. I just had a meeting with
me personally.
No, not you personally, but he had passed I don't want to say a law, but he had signed some type of declaration where it's mandated for you to get a shot. So I had a meeting at work because I work for the president. Everybody has to have a shot where I work by the 22nd of November. If not, you will be disciplinary actions will be handed out. for the people who
Well, we
are.
know you're going to get it because you've already had two. So you're like, here's my arm, shoot me up.
Well, no, I already have it. If you haven't had the shot at all, you have to
Oh,
have
I
it.
hear you. Now I did hear on the news the other day that they will be opening up the skies for UK to be able to visit the USA shortly. Because obviously we're not allowed in. But I'm sure that ATP on. I'm sure there's going to be heaps of regulations about that. You've either got to have had the shot. Well, to be honest, some countries are saying if you haven't had the shot, you've at least got to have a negative
Test.
yeah, within 72 hours. I reckon the USA is going to just say you've got to have had the shot, otherwise you can't come in. But we wait to see what they will say.
Yeah.
In other news, this is the main, not the main thing. God, if I say the main thing, people will shoot me. This is one of the things that stuck in my mind about what's been said in the news this week. And somebody actually took the time to message in the show and said, what is Rich's opinion? Now, when I was driving the other day to the shop, the news said the new Superman that's going to come out is actually going to be bisexual.
Yeah.
Why is everyone on my case wanting to know, what do you think? Why don't they message you? Come on now.
Because I'm a Superman fan.
That's what I mean.
And I
They should
think
be asking you, not me.
And I
But
think it's bogus.
what do you mean bogus?
Meaning that, you know, with this whole cancel culture and this whole catering to different groups and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
leave Superman alone. He is
Okay. Do you know what my main point was, right? Way back where it started from, did it ever specify in any books or anything that Superman was bisexual?
No.
Right. So why can't James Bond be black and Idris Elba play him? All these people saying in the book it says he was English. Idris Elba's English. Never specified anywhere that he was a white man. So if they're not specifying that Superman was bisexual and they're going to make him bisexual, why can't they don't specify James Bond is white and now he be black? But also,
hey, look, you have a great argument.
I bloody well do, but I'm going to pull it back now. Actually, when you delve deeper into because this is the problem with the media, they just give you one sentence: Superman's and bisexual. Everyone blows up. If you actually read it, it said that Superman's son is going to be bisexual,
right?
Not Superman himself. Now, me personally, I didn't even know he had a son, but
well, you know, Superman is married to Lois.
Yeah, but I didn't know they had a kid.
Well, now you know.
If you know, you know. So anyway, yes, people, this is what Rich thinks about Superman being bisexual. And the actual fact is he is not bisexual. His son is bisexual.
Yes.
And if I had £1 for every time in the last 5 minutes I said bisexual, I'd be a millionaire by now. That would be great.
You say it so eloquently.
It's a bit of a tongue twister, really.
It is.
Right, Fun Friday. We have decided to do a random Q&A. We found the same Q&A list website thing. So we're just going to randomly spin the wheel and ask each other random questions. The question is, do you want to go first or second?
Ladies first. That's how it rolls.
So you let me answer the question first?
Yes.
All right, here we go. I'm rolling. Rolling with the homies. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. I've just landed on a random. If you could teach a college course on any subject, what would it be? I.e., you are the teacher and you have to teach a class. What would your subject be?
Oh, I would have a class on poetry.
Ooh, good one. I was thinking to myself, I wonder what he's going to say, because if he's got a teacher, he's got to know about it. What is he going to say? Get in. I never thought you would say that. I honestly thought you was going to say Superman.
I mean, don't get it twisted. I am a fan, but, you know, realistically, he's a character.
Really? And what would your one I like to call them golden nuggets. You know, like when we have business meetings and stuff, I like to take one nugget from there. What would be your one liner of one golden nugget for your students about poetry?
It's freedom of expression.
Get in.
Uh-huh. You like that.
Boy, you started on a high, man. Okay.
All right. Oh, man, hold on.
Spin the wheel.
Let me spin the wheel because you know
Okay.
I put it on. Look, I spent the wheel, right? I spent the wheel. And the first question that comes up was, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Well, you got to go with it then. What's the weirdest thing I've ever eaten? Well, you know I'm not really a...
I know, that's what I'm saying. Because
I
you're
mean,
a picky eater.
I would say I like curry goat, rice and peas, you know, and some people turn their nose up. Oh, I know what it is.
Curry, goat, and peas.
Rice and peas, yeah, you know, Jamaican food. I know what it is. When I went to Egypt, I ate pigeon, right? But I really... No, honestly, it tastes just like duck. But when you go there, on the food things, a bit like a kebab shop, they've got them on spits, you know, like going outside. And to be honest, they just look like little chickens. But when I asked, obviously they said, no, it's pigeon. I was like, ooh, I ain't eating that. Because over here, pigeons are just wild. You know, if you go to London, Trafalgar Square, there's pigeons everywhere. They poo everywhere. They're just wild, you know, whatever. And then when I went in to sit into one of these places to eat, I looked over. Somebody had cut the bird open to eat. And I was like, oh my God, that is full of maggots. Turned out it was rice. But when I first looked at it, I was like, he's eating that bird that's full of maggots. But what they do is they stuff it with rice and then the rice cooks as the bird is turning around. Yeah, it don't look the best, but it tastes really nice. So yeah, there you go.
Really nice. Okay.
Yeah, it tastes like duck. It tastes like duck. So I would recommend. It's a bit dicey in this country, like I say, because the birds.
Rodent of the sky.
Okay, let me see. Rolling. Okay, I've rolled. It says, "What is the strangest compliment you've ever had?"
Strangest compliment I've ever had. I don't know if I've ever had a strange compliment. Someone complimented me on my butt.
On your bum?
Yeah.
What did they say about it? It's peachy?
They said that it sits high. I don't know what that means.
It sits high?
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
A bit like J-Lo's?
I don't know. I have a high butt.
Okay.
They said I had a nice butt that sits high. I don't know what that means.
Well, yeah, that's quite strange in itself. Spin that wheel.
I'm spinning it.
I mean, after the last two, I have no idea what it's going to come out with, but...
I know. Who is the most important role model or mentor you've had in your life?
OMG, in my life.
I already know this question. I can read your mind.
What would you say? What do you think I'm going to say?
Your mom.
I would say there's been different people through different stages of my life. My mum obviously has been the main one, being a single parent, you know. Really, me and my sister was raised like mainly with women. My mum was a single mum, her mum was a single mum. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So actually my grandma is another one because she was like a machine. I swear to God, like she would literally, where we live, there's hills. Like from this house, what was hers, you have to go down to get to town. Probably takes, I swear to God, 7 minutes in the car, right? But to walk there, you have to go down a hill, up a hill, along the road, down the hill, and then you're in the town, right? So obviously to come back, you've got to reverse that. Up the hill, down the hill, up the hill, and then you're at the house. She would walk there, like with her shopping bags, walk to town, get her shopping, walk back, regardless of what age she was, like even in her 80s. Honest to God,
Wow.
she was like a machine. She never got ill. There was one time I came round and she was literally punching her hip, right, going, and I was like, oh my God, what are you doing? And she said, oh, my hip is hurting me. And she was punching it. And I said, go to the doctor then. No, it's fine. Honestly, she was like a mini Terminator, like amazing. So definitely my grandma. My mom is actually stronger than she likes to think she is. And like I say, she was a single parent. But looking back, you would never have known that there was struggle. Do you know what I mean? You wouldn't know that we didn't have no money.
Well, you know what? That's how parents were back in the day. They never let you know that you were struggling. I didn't know I was poor until someone said something.
But even if someone said, well, no one ever actually said you're poor.
Well, I had a rough childhood. We had people make fun of you.
But also, so yeah, my mum, my nan, and then also later on in life, only just recently, I would definitely say Mason, who we had on the show. Like I say, I've got him in my phone as Mason Lifesaver, because
This is a cool dude.
He totally helped me reprogram my brain and my mindset when I was at one of the lowest lows I've had. So yeah, I will always include Mason. But yeah, they're my main ones. Oh my God, it's me to spin the wheel. There's me getting all into the moment. Sorry. Let's go. Okay. Who thinks of these questions? I just got to say, if you were in charge of picking the 8th wonder of the world, what would it be?
8th wonder of the world.
You know, there's 7 wonders of the world, like the pyramids. I don't know what any of the others are. Do you know what the 8 wonders of the world are? I mean, 7.
I don't have a clue.
Oh, good. Let me just Google it quickly. There we go. Come up straight away. 7 wonders of the world. They are the Taj Mahal in India, the Colosseum in Rome. Why did I agree to do this? The Chichen Itza. Don't know what that is. Sounds like a pizza topping to me. Machu Picchu. Sounds like a Pokemon character. Christ the Redeemer. Is that the man that stands like that in Brazil?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Petra. Oh, and the Great Wall of China. The pyramids ain't even on there.
Well, there you have it. Pyramids.
All right. Well,
One of the pyramids.
I've seen the pyramids.
I haven't seen them up close, no.
I have. I've been there. I had a picture where I've had my finger on the pyramid. And to be honest, they are a wonder of the world, because you wonder how the hell all them years ago did they build those things with no machinery? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, do you know what?
And they can't be duplicated.
Exactly. I like to deal in facts. So there you go. I held a pyramid and I kissed the Sphinx.
Oh, God.
Oh, all right, your turn. Wheel it up. Oh, God. Can I just say, we sounded very uneducated. We didn't know the wonders of the world. Clearly, they're not taught in school.
What do you wish you had placed in a time capsule 15 years ago?
15 years ago, I would have been 25. Money.
Stack that dough in that time capsule, huh?
Oh yeah, knowing my luck though, because they've changed the money, haven't they, from paper to plastic since then. So I probably wouldn't have even been able to cash it in. Okay, let's take money out of the equation. A really nice pair of shoes that's sorting out my spare room. I've been sorting out my shoes and I can't find them, and they used to be my favorite. So yeah. Maybe that.
All right, your turn.
Do you have any hidden talents or surprising hobbies?
Surprising hobbies. I collect action figures.
We're not surprised about that being a Superman fan.
I collect action figures. And I can hold a tune.
You can hold a what?
A tune.
A tune? What, you can sing?
I can sing a little bit.
Okay, go on then. Seeing is believing.
Ooh, no. It's too early in the morning. The throat
Oh my
is
God,
not
you
there.
can't say you've got a talent if you can't prove it.
The vocals, being put on the spot is
Just
never.
have a sip of coffee, do a little and then give us a couple of like church notes.
Me. There you have it.
That's the warm up. Are you really not going to give us one? Because I know you can sing.
No, I'm not.
Well, you better spin the wheel then. Spoil sport.
Oh yeah, I had it already queued up.
I'm going to have to try and get you on one of our meetings that I record for bloopers and see if I can get it.
What's the best hidden gem around here? Basically,
Where I live.
where you live, what is the best hidden gem in your area?
I would probably say the caves. Like there's a big hill in West Wickham that's got a church on with a massive golden ball on the top. And you can actually go under the ground, under the hill, and there's like caves from where people used to, I don't know what they used to do in there. Been there, funny enough, my dad took us when we were about 10. But yeah, there's hidden caves that you can visit under the hill.
Under the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, and to be fair, I would like to go there again just to refresh my memory and see, oh God, the yawn is in force.
Oh yeah, it's in full force today.
Okay, where was... What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
The best advice I was ever given is you have to love yourself before you can love someone else.
Do you believe that?
Wholeheartedly.
Who gave you that advice?
Who gave me that advice? It was given to me by a great aunt.
Knowledgeable great aunt.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for sharing. Spin the wheel. I'm loving it. I've no idea what you're going to say. I'm loving it.
Are you reading any good books right now? I love some recommendations. How about shows?
Okay, I'm not going to say shows because we do that in our show anyway and give our recommendation on shows. Although I am, apart from what we're doing on the show, I am watching a new season of Married at First Sight Australia.
Know what comes out tomorrow?
It comes out tomorrow there?
No, you know what comes out tomorrow?
You?
Yes.
There's a recommendation for you peeps, You. I'm currently reading a book called, you know, me and the dude set up a little book club. So little, it's only we're the only 2 members. We're currently reading a book called The Split. I've only read 3 chapters, so I couldn't comment either way on that. But the last book I read was this one called The Image of You by Adele Parks. This is my exact review. It says, what can I say? I had high hopes for this book. It was a slow, actually very slow burner. And when it finally got going, it actually didn't get going. I guessed the plot twist way before it came. And after that, I found myself skim reading, which is never a good thing. So do I recommend it? No. Before that was this one, The Mister by E.L. James, the same woman who does 50 Shades of Grey. Again, would I recommend it? probably if you haven't seen 50 Shades of Grey, because it's exactly the same storyline, exactly the same format. And straight away I read it and thought, is this woman a one-hit wonder? Because that's all she wrote. It's the same rich man meets poor girl. They get together, have amazing sex. She gets kidnapped. He goes and rescues her. They live happily ever after. It's exactly the same as what happened in 50 Shades of Grey. E.L. James from one writer to another. Change up the script, love. Change up the script.
Change up the script.
Change up the script. So yeah, that's what I'm reading. But I have read some good books. Anyone likes reading, read Blood Orange. That's good. And read. Let me
Blood
see.
Orange, people.
Blood Orange and The Therapist.
Ooh.
The Therapist was very good.
Keep them coming.
I am. I'm just scrolling through the wheel. Where is the last place you travelled and what did you do there?
The last place I traveled. Oh, I went to New Jersey to the beach.
What did you do there?
I sat on the beach.
Funny that. I went to the beach. I sat on the beach.
Sat on the beach, and then they had like a little boardwalk. Do y'all have boardwalks?
No, there's a song about the board. You mean a pier?
Yeah, like a pier.
Yeah.
And they have like different shops.
We normally just have fun fair on ours or restaurant, fish and chip shop.
Oh yeah, well they have different shops. And I walked on the pier or the boardwalk.
Did you purchase anything?
I always purchase a t-shirt.
I always purchase a fridge magnet.
Yeah. I don't like to clutter up my refrigerator. So, but yeah, I probably would pick a magnet if I wouldn't get a t-shirt.
Maybe we should make a pact. If you go anywhere from now on, you need to get me a fridge magnet. And if I go anywhere, I'll get you a t-shirt.
That sounds like a plan.
Heard it here first, folks. It's written in the universe. It's out there.
Written in stone.
Okay, spin that wheel.
All right. What is the last movie that made you cry or laugh out loud?
Ooh. My brain's gonna have to think.
That was a good one.
The thing is, though, when you have ones that are thinkers, it's almost like there's silence for a while because you've got to think. Movie that made me cry or laugh out loud. I mean, I've been watching series a lot, and the movies that we've been watching for the radio show hasn't even done either. So I've got to say, it goes back a while, but the last one, that's not a movie. Is it a movie? No, it's not a movie. OM to the G. I'll tell you what movie I did laugh at and cry at, and we did a review on it, was, funny enough, it was an animated one. It was the one with Jamie Foxx, you know, when he dies and...
Oh. Was it called, what was it called, Ghost?
No. Soul, yeah. I laughed and cried at that movie. I thought it was very sweet.
Soul was pretty good. Soul was really good, actually.
Very good. I was gonna say When They See Us, but this is that's a documentary in 4 parts. It's not a movie. So yeah.
Well, that was a good one.
Yeah. Right, we got one more left each, so let's make it a good one.
It's your turn.
I know. What is your go-to comfort food?
Ooh, fried chicken.
Oh, not baked chicken?
Baked chicken, fried chicken, those two are my go-to favorites.
Just by themselves?
A savory chicken leg or thigh.
Just the chicken by itself?
Just the chicken by itself. I can eat the chicken by itself, or I can have it with a biscuit.
I don't know what you mean by biscuit because our biscuits ain't the same as yours. You probably mean a bread roll or something.
A bread roll. Yes.
Would you have any sauce if you was having just chicken or just chicken?
What do you mean sauce?
Sauce to dunk your chicken in.
We're not eating chicken nuggets, baby girl. We're talking about chicken, like a leg or a thigh.
So that's a no then, just dry chicken.
Well, the chicken seasoned. It's not dry. It's seasoned very well.
What would you drink to wash it down with?
Oh, it would have to. It would have to be either a soda or some juice.
Diet Coke?
Or a regular Coke.
Oh no, it's too sugary. Full fat Coke for no though.
I'll take a Diet Coke too, but
Cherry Coke. Come on now.
Cherry Coke is it.
That is next level. Or Dr. Pepper. I ain't had a Dr. Pepper for years.
Dr. Pepper, gross.
Love it. All right, come on. The last question falls to your side of the pond. I have no idea what you're going to say.
Last question.
Do I want to know what you're going to say?
What's the craziest thing a boss has ever asked you to do?
The craziest thing a boss has ever asked me to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, it was a wind up, but I used to work at this car paint place. I mentioned it before, Morelli's. And there was opposite was another like supplier where we used to get some stuff from. And one day she wrote on a piece of paper, said, can you go to Isaac Lord's and pick this up? Now I took the paper, I swear to God, I never looked at it, took the piece of paper, went to the counter, put it on the counter. I said, oh, we just need one of those, please. And the guy looked at it and said, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, why? And he was like, I don't think we've got any of them in stock. You need to go back and see if you're sure. And I was like, okay. Took the paper, went back. Everyone in the whole place started laughing when I walked in the door. And I was like, what are you laughing at? And they were like, well, what did they say when you gave them the paper? And I was like, they said they haven't got any. So they started laughing again. When I looked at the paper, it said they wanted one gully ball.
One what?
You know when someone believes something that turns out to be not true, they say you're gullible because you believed it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what it said on the paper. We want one gullible, but they put it as 2 words, like gullible.
2 words.
Yeah. So that's why they was laughing, because they sent me to the shop to get a gullible.
Oh, that was
I was the gullible one.
That was a cruel prank.
Shame
on your boss.
And the thing is, I didn't get it because I genuinely never looked at the paper. If I'd have looked at the paper, I'd have been like, oh, please, and gone back and said something even more hilarious. But
good employee.
I was a good employee. I didn't look at the paper, took it to the counter. Just made myself look like a plum.
Yeah, you did look like a plum with that one. I have to agree. I'm nosy. I'd have opened up that letter.
Well, yeah, do you know what? To be fair, I'm the nosiest of nosy people going, but I think I was a bit cheesed off at being asked to go on errands because it wasn't my job in the first place. And I was just like, oh, whatever. I don't even care what it is. Just do it and get it out of the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, do you know what? I feel like we need to do another one of those at some point. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to chuck it out there. Let's just do one more question each because I'm getting into this.
Okay.
So you are going to be now. Who is your favorite person to follow on social media?
My favorite person to follow on social media. Favorite person to follow on social media. Who do I follow on social media that I just have to follow? Ooh, who is it? That was a hard one. Oh, Be Real. I follow Be Real from Cypress Hill.
Okay. What is it that
He's a rapper.
yeah, obs. I mean, what is it about him that you like? His
I just like the way he carries himself, and he's an entrepreneur, and he just does other things. But I like because he has a podcast as well, and I listen to his podcast, and he's just so down to earth.
Maybe you should go in as ATP and drop a link saying from one podcast producer to another. Why don't you listen to ours? Why don't you be?
I might just do that.
Why don't you be a guest? I mean, I follow a lot of people, and only the best celebrities. But Ian Wright's got to be mine. I love me some Ian Wright.
Yeah. All right, I got one good one for you.
Last one, definitely last one now. When my dad starts moaning our show was too long.
All right. Are there any apps on your phone that you can't live without?
Any apps?
Uh-huh.
Well, there's a number of that. I'm gonna look at them right now. So
that you cannot live without.
I've actually managed to squeeze them onto 2 pages. So here's the first page, and here's the second page. But actually, on the second page, if you click on this app, it opens up actually another 7. So I've managed to put them in pockets. So the app, oh, there isn't just one, to be honest. You know, I loved my Ring doorbell. I've got the Ring doorbell app there. So if anything's going down, I can see who is knocking at my door, who's in the back garden. So yeah, can't live without my doorbell. Also can't live without WhatsApp, because everyone loves a WhatsApp to message. I have my, well, this is the thing, I've got my emails on there. Could I live without the app? Probably, but I'd have to then sign onto my computer to look at my emails. I've got some photo editing apps on there that you can't get on your computer. So yeah, those. My camera, that would be D1. D1 I couldn't live without, my camera.
Your camera app you cannot live without.
Yeah, because when you're out, nobody carries cameras around with them anymore, right? Because obviously they're big and hefty. So you got your smartphone, you just take it out, click, or take a video. I couldn't live without my camera. Imagine being like out and about and missing a moment because you're not able to take it. You've got to take it in a split second, you know. Like we went to the park. How would I have been able to take that picture of Alfie at the park if I didn't have my phone? Because I'm not going to lie, obviously maybe it's because of my lovely job and I love it so much, but before that I did used to carry my camera around in my handbag all the time. And I'd take it out obviously and take pictures, but it's a big old unit. You can't do that now. How would I?
Still can, you just choose not to.
No, it's too big. It's too big. Like, how would I have been able to capture these videos of like Al at the park when he tries to do some pull-ups and actually really doesn't quite make it, but yo, let's give it a go. Nah. Do you know what I mean? Happens so quickly. You got to be like, whoa. And to be fair,
how do you think paparazzis don't use their phone?
They get paid and they go on a mission. They get told to go to specific places to take a picture of a specific thing. That's their job. My dad did actually say to me once when Alfie was younger, you know, when you have a baby, you spam everyone, don't you, with pictures and videos. And he did say to me, you're so lucky that you've got phones now that do that, because obviously they didn't have that when we was younger. So don't miss a trick.
All right. Well, moving on to other news. That was great. We should do that again.
Yeah, we've got to do that again. Not yet. Give it a couple more episodes and then we're back.
Yeah. Now, on to other news. Series of the week.
Now, can I just say before you tell everyone what it is? We're not generally followers of fashion, you know, but every man and his dog has gone on about this series. So we thought, you know what? Let's get amongst it and see what all the fuss is about.
Yes.
What is the series?
It is called Squid Games.
Squid Games on Netflix. Now, I'm not going to lie. Everyone kept saying, like people kept posting on social media, oh my God, it's brutal. oh my God, I've rinsed it in 2 days. Oh my God, this is so much fun. People were saying, everyone's going on about it. Should I watch it? And so I'd click on the comments. Don't do it. Oh my God, it's brutal. Don't do it. Don't do it. One person described it. I didn't know anything about it apart from the title. One person said, it's like Takeshi's Castle, but a lot more brutal. Did you ever watch Takeshi's Castle?
I sure haven't.
Oh God, it's like a game show where I don't know if it was in China or Japan, but they basically did a game show. It's a bit like Total Wipeout.
Okay.
You must have seen that. So
I've seen that.
I thought, oh, it's a game show like Total Wipeout Takeshi's Castle, but it's actually a series.
Yeah.
It's not a game show. It's not anything like that.
It's very, 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 very gruesome.
It is. And the other thing I'll say is at the beginning, it's, we were talking about age limits the other day. It says that it's 15, like rated 15 and up. I think it should be 18. Imagine, like, I wouldn't want my 15-year-old son seeing that, or daughter. It's brutal, man.
Yeah, it is. Well, for people who don't know what Squid Games is, it's hundreds of cash-strapped players accept a strange invitation to compete in children's games inside a tempting prize awaits with a deadly high stakes. And it is gruesome. What do you rate it?
Hold on a minute. The other thing I will say about it, the dubbing of English over the top is terrible. Absolutely terrible.
What do you give it?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 5 because it's just
what?
Yeah.
But guess what I'm gonna give it? I'm gonna give it a 4 because I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought the concept was great. I'm into gruesome, so I thought the concept was great. It was different. The plot twist was even dope.
Let's not get it twisted. Only the Chinese, Japanese, Asian side of people would come up with that crazy idea.
Oh yeah, it was crazy, and it was intense.
So basically, it gets 5 out of 10, which is average, right down.
Which is average, which means it's worth a watch.
But this is why people have got to watch it, because you're a lover, I'm not. So we're split down the middle. So people have got to watch it and comment. What do they think? Who do they agree with? Are you Team Rich, or are you on the best side, Team Soph? If I was you, Father, I wouldn't recommend you watch it. It's not nice.
It's gruesome and intense. I enjoyed it.
But I'm telling you, there's loads of people that would have watched it. Everyone and his dog, like I said, has watched it. I personally didn't know what it was about, but
it's #1 in the US
and the UK. I don't know how. Like, do you think there's going to be a second season?
The way they left it, yeah. Yeah, the way they left it, the way it ended, yeah. I can see that.
I mean, what a name, Squid Games.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, 5 out of 10. Squid Games on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. Also, in other news, we have a website that is Adam. www. Across the Pond with Rich and Soph. We have our own personalized merch.
.com. You forgot .com.
Dots to the com.
And
if you like us, click like and subscribe.
Share and follow.
Share.
Also, all social platforms. We are everywhere. Go on your socials, type us in. You'll see this face. You'll see this face.
Yupper.
And we ain't even mad about it. And let me just reiterate again for our beautiful merch. Now, this is like the cup that keeps on giving, man. It's just so large. GoldenFx Graphics, Leisha Lynch, get your personalized gifts and marketing solutions. Now, she's obviously on your side of the pond in the US. If anybody in the UK wants some stuff from her, then we can work it out, right? Because I've had stuff from her. So if there is something you want on her website, then let us know and we will liaise between you and her to get you the goods from across the pond, because that is how good we are.
That's how we roll.
Roll.
So, this is Soph.
This is Rich.
And we are from across the pond. Across the pond, Rich and Soph. All right, now holla at me if you're ready to go. Across the pond, Rich and Soph. All right, now holla at me if you're ready to go. Across the pond, Rich and Soph. All right, now holla at me if you're ready to go. Across the pond, Rich and Soph. All right, all right. All right.
All right, Rich, back to just seeing you Sunday.
Yes, I will see you on Sunday. You have a great weekend.
And you, yepper.
Yupper.